Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be seeing if the man, the myth, the legend, and by far the best godly in the game right now, godly Naruto, can solo all of Anime Last Stand. Also, before we start, I would appreciate it if you subscribed because look at these statistics bro. This ain't good. So I'm gonna need you guys to go hit that sub button right now. Don't worry, I'll wait. Alright, thank you for subscribing. Now we can start the video. Alright, guys, we are in level 1 of this challenge. The latest boss rush, the ninja boss rush. Let's see if Naruto can solo it. But first let's start off by placing our money units. Alright, both of our money units are placed now. Now we can place Naruto. Let's max out our farms first, because I think Naruto can hold off the early stages. Let's upgrade Naruto once to help fend off the early stages. Looks like we got our first set of cards. Let's pick this one. Our farms are now maxed out. Let's auto upgrade Naruto. Looks like we already got an ability, let's use it. Looks like we got our second set of cards. Let's pick the 10 bosses. We got a second ability. Now let's read Naruto's passives. Spiraling Shuriken, upon activation after 5 seconds, deal 5 times more damage in range. Spawn a clone for 75 seconds with either burn or bleed. Clone has 10% of Naruto's damage. Clone gains passive Hokage clone, depending on the clone's status effect. Burn or bleed reapply that same effect when attacking an enemy already under it. Lava Release Spiraling Shuriken, upon activation, deal 7.5 trillion damage globally, deal 10% max HP damage to all enemies. Bosses are only affected by the max HP damage. Past Wave, 51 permanently reduced Naruto's damage by 5% with a cap of 25%. Requirements to use this ability are to have applied Wind Shear to 250 different enemies. True Sage, when attacking an enemy afflicted with Wind Shear 25% chance to apply burn or bleed, deal 2% max HP with a cap of 7.5 billion, and has a 10-second local cooldown per enemy. After upgrade 7 deal 5% instead of 2%. Beast Ball, when an enemy remains under bleed for 10 consecutive seconds, deals 5 times of Naruto's damage and applies hemorrhage on this multiplier. Apply weakened and stunned if the enemy dies early. Deal 0.5 times damage each full second. Bleed was active. 5-second cooldown to start charging again. Flame Release. Actually, guys, let's put a pause on the passives because the boss just spawned. Let's use all of our buffs we have ready. Alright, let's nuke the boss. Dang, that did a lot of damage. Okay, we should be fine now since the boss isn't moving. Let's quickly finish Naruto's passives. Flame Release. When an enemy remains under burn for 10 consecutive seconds, deals 5 times damage and applies sunburn on this multiplier. If the enemy dies earlier, deal 0.5 times damage each full second burn was active. Has a 5-second cooldown to start charging again. Elemental Releases, every 25 seconds, perform one of 3 actions in range. Water, deals 5 times more damage and applies soaked if the target has burn, also applies bleed. Earth, deals 5 times more damage and applies stun if the target has bleed, and also applies burn. Lightning, deals bolt in range 4 times over 8 seconds and give Naruto electrified for 10 seconds. Berry on, Elemental releases now performs all 3 actions, Spiraling Shuriken active deals 15 times more damage. Naruto deals plus 300% elemental penetration to nature enemies. Last one guys, hopefully you're still watching. Life Drain, every 100 seconds, all enemies within 20% of range take 5% current HP damage, with a cap of 1 trillion. Bosses are immune. Enemies under wind shear take an extra 3% max HP damage with a cap of 1 trillion. Bosses are not immune. Alright guys, we're finally done with the passives. Now, let's sell and replace Naruto so he can kill the boss. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but Naruto has a lot of attack effects, and it kinda lags my game, so occasionally I'm going to have to move back so I don't lag anymore. Naruto also does a lot, and I mean a lot of damage. I mean just look at how fast he is melting this boss. Now we have to sell and replace him again. Dang, looks like Naruto really can solo the boss rush all by himself. Alright, but let's see if he can solo the next stage. Alright, guys, this is level 2 of this video, and we're gonna be seeing if Naruto can solo the Koi Pond dungeon. I'm going to bring Godly Johnny so he can help out with the early stages until we can place Naruto. So yeah, that's enough of me yapping, let's get started. So of course we have to start off by placing our money units. Alright, both money units are placed now. Now let's wait until we can place Naruto down. Alright, Naruto is now placed, and it looks like we didn't need to bring Johnny because Naruto can handle the early stages easily. Okay, now let's max our farms so we can max Naruto out faster. So guys, I will be back when both money units are maxed out. Alright, guys, our money units are now maxed out, so that means it's time to max out Naruto. What's up, guys? I'm back, and Naruto has finally been maxed out. So let's see how he fares up against the boss. This boss is not an easy one to defeat because the boss has a lot of regen. But I believe in my glorious king/goat, Naruto, can beat him. Okie dokie, looks like the boss finally spawned. But he is moving really slow, so let's speed this up a little bit. Okay, the boss is about to enter Naruto's range. Alright, the boss has entered his range, and it looks like his regeneration is already in effect. But I told you guys already, my glorious King Naruto won't lose. Yeah, see how fast the boss's HP is disappearing. And it was just hella regenerating before. But of course, my King Naruto adapted. Also, the reason I haven't used Naruto's nuke is because one of the curses completely disables abilities, just to let those of you who were wondering know. Dang, Naruto is doing extreme amounts of damage to the boss. Yeah, I can safely say Naruto easily solos this stage. Yep, even with all 9 curses turned on, Naruto still prevailed. Alright, guys, that's the end of this stage. On to the next one. Hey guys, I have some bad news. So there won't be a next stage. And this is because the file that had the rest of the video saved on it got corrupted, so I can't use it anymore. I'm really sorry this happened. I will make sure this never happens again. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys still enjoyed it. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.